Good morning, yogis. Welcome to your Vinyasa flow class. My name's Claudia and I will be guiding you through this practice today. All right, let's meet on the mat. So start with the block underneath our bottom and just crossing the legs here, finding a comfortable position, lengthening the spine, lifting the crown of the head towards the sky. Close the eyes and start to feel the sensations in the block or the bolster. And noticing the mat on the earth, touching your skin. We'll take a full deep breath in. Just imagine you're filling up a big balloon with air. And an exhale out. We'll do that again. Full deep breath in, fill up ribs, back of heart, front of heart. And exhale. Last time, deep breath in, really filling up the whole torso with your breath. Take a little pause. Take another sip of breath. And pause. And one more sip. And pause. Let's exhale out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly blink open your eyes and come back to the space. Okay, we'll pop the block to the side. We'll begin in our puppy pose. So finding your tabletop position, spreading your fingers on the mat, and you'll have shoulders over wrists and you'll have hips over knees. Puppy pose, plug your fingertips into the front of the mat or off the mat, and let's melt the heart down. So also known as melting heart pose. And then chin and forehead, all your heart space can touch the floor. And let's take 2 deep breaths here. And breathing out. Last full breath in. And exhale out. And then slowly let's crawl our hands back towards our tabletop or fours position. And we'll do a couple of cat-cows. So let's open up the chest and pelvis can tilt up to the sky. Exhale, doming the back, taking chin towards chest. One more time, opening up. You can close your eyes. And exhale, let's dome the back. And then come to a neutral tabletop. We will lift the knees off the floor a couple of centimeters and tuck the toes under. And dome the back here, so you're puffing the back of your chest out. You're gazing forward in between your hands. Let's take another full breath in, full breath out. Engaging belly button by drawing belly button towards spine. Last breath in and breath out. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. You can do a little pedal out here, raising one heel at a time, drawing chest towards thighs, pushing your hands into the earth. And you may even want to find stillness here. Let's take one more deep breath in and a deep breath out, softening down. And let's walk our way to our hands. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, let's raise hands to the sky. Gaze towards your thumbs, maybe a little back bend. And then swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to step, jump, or hop back into our plank. Option to have your knees down in your plank. And then coming down into a baby cobra. So let's peel the heart open. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then tuck your toes, come into your downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Full breath in and full breath out. Soften the body. Maybe a little micro bend in the knees. Maybe even a bigger bend in the knees so you can draw that belly button towards your spine. Let's walk our feet towards our hands. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching hands up to the sky. Gaze towards the thumbs. And then place your hands by your side. We'll meet in Samasthiti mountain pose. And so feeling your feet really grounding into the earth. Drawing the crown of the head towards the sky. And your head is stacking over your shoulders, shoulders stacking over your hips, hips stacking over your feet. You're really present in this beautiful grounding pose. Let's blink our eyes open again. Take a full inhale, raise hands to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step, jump, or hop back into your plank. We'll move through a Chaturanga Dandasana, healing the heart open, and then coming into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Let's raise our right leg up to the sky and yawn our hip open. push into the hands here and then bring that left heel down. Let's take one more deep breath in and then drawing right knee towards your nose. So we're doming the back here and our shoulders are stacked over our hands. Gently place that foot down, heel toe it in between, warrior one pose, back foot at a 45-degree angle, reaching hands up, gazing towards your prayer, or you can have hands apart. Let's come into our arrowhead pose, hands swing back. Drawing those shoulder blades together, interlacing the hands behind the back, crack your heart open, and then fold into humble warrior. And so bringing that right hip crease back, take a full breath here, and a full breath out. We'll go one more breath. Exhale, and place your left hand down, come onto the ball of your back foot, come into a simple twist, reaching that right hand up to the sky. See if you can really open up the chest here. Let's take another deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Pop the back foot down, and swivel into a side plank. So that back knee is going to swivel over to the left, and then we'll come into a side plank by bringing that right foot back. Supported side plank, or your full version of side plank. And we're really opening up here like a rainbow. Take another breath in, maybe raising that foot up, and a breath out. We're going to kiss the elbow and knee together in the center. You can do this in supported side plank too, and then extending back out. One more time, kiss elbow and knee together, and extending back out. We're going to bring that right foot to the top of the right side of the mat and place it gently down. And then coming to your Anjaneyasana, reaching hands up. And let's cactus the arms open, breathing into the chest. Inhale, reaching up. And then come to your half Hanuman, right toes come up. We can place the hands on the floor. You can even grab your block if you like and place it in the center. Let's fold forward. Full breath here. Full breath out. Bring that right hip crease back. And then slowly, let's come up and come into your Malasana squat. And so with Malasana squat, try and have a wide stance. If you would like something a little more passive, plop that block underneath your bottom. All right, let's push our elbows into our knees into our elbows, and lift the crown of the head and open up the chest. For those of us who want to stay here, staying here, closing the eyes and feeling the breath moving in and out of the nostrils, sending the breath down. Otherwise, we'll come into our crow pose. So with our crow pose, we want to have the heels touching, and we're going to spread our fingers, pop them into the earth, bring our knees onto our triceps, just almost underneath the underarms, and then shift our body weight forward. Gazing forward, lifting one foot at a time or both feet. Take another deep breath here, and a deep breath out. We can shoot back if we like, opening up, and downward facing dog. Breathe deeply here. Breathing out. Let's take an inhale, reach our left foot up to the sky, and then place that right heel down. Peel open the hip. Take one more breath, and then drawing that left knee in towards your chest, so almost touching the nose. Tiger curl here, and gently heel toe the foot in between your hands. Back foot 45-degree angle, and then reaching hands nice and high, warrior one pose. Take a full breath in, and a breath out. You may even want to adjust your feet, maybe taking a step forward. Let's come into our arrowhead, sweeping the hands back. And that left hip crease moves back. And then interlace the hands, crack your heart open, humble warrior, folding forward, letting that neck soften down. One more breath here. And breath out. And placing your right hand down this time, coming onto the ball of the back foot, and then simple twist, opening up. See if you can open your left chest towards the sky. Take another breath in, breath out. Pop the back knee down and swivel it around to the right. Left knee swings back into our plank pose. Supported plank or full plank, maybe gazing towards that arm. Let's kiss together, so elbow and knee touch, meet in the middle, and then extend. Last time, kissing together. And extend, we move with our breath. Now bringing that left foot to the top left side of the mat. Anjaneyasana, reaching hands up nice and high. Take a full breath here. Maybe we sink down in the hips. Let's cactus the arms open. Take a full inhale. Exhale, reach hands up, half Hanuman. Shifting the hands back. You can squeeze your shoulder blades together. You can also grab your block, pop it in front, folding forward. Whatever works best for your body. Take a breath in. Take a breath out, we soften. Slowly coming up, Malasana, round 2. I'll face the front this time. So hands together in prayer. And we want to put elbows into knees, knees into elbows. Option to grab the block again and pop it underneath your sit bones. Opening up the chest. Round 2, Bakasana, crow pose. So hands on the floor. They want to be shoulder width apart. And then we want to come together with the heels meeting. And then come up onto the toes, to the balls of your feet, and then place your knees just underneath your underarms. And maybe one foot comes up, maybe both. And take a full breath here. And a full breath out. And those of us in Malasana, you can step back into your Chaturanga Dandasana. So we're going to step back and let's work through drawing those elbows nice and close to the ribs, opening up the heart, downward facing dog. And then we're going to sit down on the floor, and we can cross our legs over and reach our feet forward. So we're in Dandasana now, so placing your hands on the floor, and maybe this is enough. We can sit here feeling the sit bones in the earth. If you'd like to, we can reach our hands up and then fold over into Paschimottanasana. You can hold your feet like a book, hold the toes, you can hold onto the shins, whatever feels good for you. Let's take one more breath here. And a breath out, softening the back of the neck, breathing into the back muscles. And slowly, slowly coming up. And placing your feet on the floor. Let's come down onto the mat. And so hands forward, slowly coming down, feeling your core here, working. And then we'll meet onto the mat. We're coming into one bridge pose. And so just with your fingertips touching the heels and just having your feet hip width apart, we're going to slowly, slowly raise our lower back up, mid back, and we'll be working with our hands today as well, and then upper back. So hands come behind the head when we're on our upper back. And then let's slowly, slowly come down.
No, I've got 8, so you're all right. I'm not going to drink full time.
Really nice. Now, if you like, you can come into a wheel, or you can do bridge again. So with our wheel, we just want to make sure that the hands are really close to the ears. Maybe tuck the hair under. We also want to make sure that our shoulders, our elbows are shoulder width apart. And with the wheel, we want to try and lift from the chest first. It's really intuitive that we lift from the pelvis first, but maybe try to lift from the chest first so we get that extra bit of strength. So reaching up, and then slowly moving the feet forward, opening in the chest. Let's take one more breath here, and one more breath out. Calm down slowly, and then hugging your knees in towards your chest. And if you were in bridge, also hugging the knees in towards the chest. And then we will extend the left leg long, and then just bring right knee towards chest. And then knee will come over towards the left side, and T-shape the arms, come into a little twist. Take one deep breath here, and one deep breath out. And come back to the center, extending right leg long, left knee towards chest, and then left knee comes over to the right side. T-shaping the arms, gazing towards the left. Take a full breath in, and a full breath out. come back to the center. We'll come into a happy baby to finish the practice. And so holding outer edge of the feet, outer edges of the feet, and then just drawing the knees towards the side of the body, drawing heels to the sky, toes down, we're dorsiflexing here. Let's take another breath in, maybe widening one leg at a time, whatever suits your body today. And then slowly we'll meet in our Shavasana pose. Grab your bolster if you like. You can pop the bolster underneath your knees. So like this. Otherwise you can also pop the bolster on top of your body. Maybe you need a bit more grounding today. And then we'll have palms of the hands facing the sky, just softening the body, just allowing bones and muscles to be really heavy and held. You want to release in the neck, maybe moving the head from side to side, softening in the jaw. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you need. And for those of us who are ready to come up, let's wiggle fingers and toes and just remove the bolster from your body. Place it to the side. And then let's roll over to a side of your choice. And then pushing your hand into the earth, slowly coming up. We'll meet again in a cross-legged position. Just noticing how you feel, closing the eyes, and just bringing your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. Perhaps bringing that intention back to your mind's eye. Just forming gratitude for being here today to nurture and nourish your bodies. Gratitude to the practice and the land that we practice on. Bring our hands into prayer, and we'll close this practice with one Om. Let's take a full deep breath in and then exhale with an Om. Bowing chin towards chest. Namaste, everyone. So much for joining me. Hope you have a lovely, lovely day. And if you have any questions, we can chat.